Welcome to the volunteer service report for the Greenfield Park Community Cleanup during spring 2026. This video summarizes my work. Jamil Gordon.
Mic check, mic check. Okay. Okay, hopefully you can hear me okay. Kind of had difficulties before, but hopefully you can hear me. So, hello, my name is Jamil Gordon. This is kind of my volunteer service report or like project. So this presentation is going to be more so on the organization I worked with the most. I'm going to kind of explain, but I also did other sessions with different organizations like Lighthouse. And then there's this other um, kind of organization called Mowing Your Lawn. And I'm going to mention them briefly just because I only did like one or two sessions with them. So I kind of wanted just to do my slides on this organization because I'd spent like the majority of my hours with them. So, okay. So volunteer overviews basically, I completed three total sessions with this organization. Totaling in 9+ hours served at Greenfield Park. I've honestly never been to Greenfield Park. That was like my first time. If you've ever been there, it's actually a pretty cool park. It's way bigger than I anticipated. Um, Especially when like, walking around picking up trash. I kind of got lost a couple times there, but nonetheless, it was a great experience. Um, so this was kind of just like an overview of my sessions. So I had my first session May 21st, second, April 4th, and then third was April 25th. April 25th, actually, there was like a marathon on. I didn't even know that was gonna like happen. I just showed up and I was like, but uh, I like this organization just because like my first session, they really like made me feel like I've been a part of their organization like the whole entire time. Like it wasn't awkward, it wasn't anything like that. Um and to get into detail, so when I got there, they provided a bucket, gloves, grabbers, and then like a vest, kind of like a safety vest. They like distribute all the volunteers in like certain sections of the park, either within the park or like outside the border, kind of like along the street and fence line. Um, and then again, you just pick up trash, any like big stuff. We were kind of instructed to just leave on the side of the road, and then they had like a truck that they would come and pick it up. Um, so that was kind of like the main gist. On the actual website, I believe in the description, it also said that we would pull up like invasive species like plants and stuff like that, but uh, we didn't really do that. It was mostly trash pickup. So this is kind of just what I learned of like volunteering at the Greenfield Park, especially with this like smaller group. It wasn't like a big organization. It just showed like honestly like anybody can make a difference. Like you don't have to be some sort of large organization or company just to make a difference because these people like they're honestly like I said a small group and again, like some of the parts of the park were honestly like there was a lot of trash, and like after 3 hours of us like picking up trash, like the amount of change like it looked from previously, it's just like a night and day difference, and that was just one day. So again, like I stated, consistency matters. Like imagine just doing that on a consistent basis. Like it's gonna make people like environmental um, experience just way better because like you don't want people to come to the Greenfield Park and then we're walking on a trail and I just see trash just littered all over the line and things like that. So honestly, it just gives people like the best experience possible when they're coming to Greenfield Park. And again, that just brings people together. And again, like I said before, it just shows that like anybody can do it. Like I can do it. You can do it. Anybody can. You just take a couple hours out of your day. And then I'm also gonna mention other uh, like organizations that I went for. So the next one was Lighthouse. I've done Lighthouse in the past. It's basically like an organization that kind of gives like a safe space for kids. Usually the kind of demographic of kids that I see is like kids that maybe don't have like parents um, in their lives, or maybe like have single parents. Um, so I've been there a couple times. The football team volunteers every Friday. So I've been there quite a bit. So like a lot of the kids know me already. So again, like it just feels, it doesn't feel awkward. It feels like I'm like cousins or something like that. I really enjoyed that. I believe I went there on the 27th. Um, I believe from 3:45 to 6:15. Um, yeah, I love going there. And then the next organization was, I think the website is called Moving Mowing Your Lawn. You basically sign up, and then you get like alerts through email about like elderly people or just people that can't like do lawn care around their house or wherever they live at. And you can, they'll send their number, and then you can set up a time with them. I've done one, and then I have another scheduled tomorrow that I'm gonna be helping her mow her lawn, and then kind of do anything else that she needs. Honestly, because last time um, I forgot her name, but the last time I did the lawn care, I didn't just do lawn care. I did anything else that she needed. Like uh, I saw that her car was dirty, and I mentioned like I could like wash her car if she needs me to. But yeah, I honestly just kind of give out any assistance that they need. Um, and those kind of like are all the organizations that I've worked with so far. And yeah, I've honestly loved it so far, just because like I haven't had like a, an awkward experience or just like a bad experience in general. But yeah, this is kind of just my overview of everything that I've done. So yeah, thank you. And again, I mean, if you're ever thinking about volunteering, I would definitely recommend these places. So Lighthouse, um, the Greenfield Park, and then also mowing your lawn. Because again, these are just the ways to give back to the community, and it doesn't take you like a long time to do. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.
This volunteer overview highlights the key achievements. I completed 3 sessions, serving a total of over 9 hours, all at Greenfield Park. The volunteer sessions took place at Greenfield Park on March 21st, April 4th, and April 25th, 2026, each lasting 3 hours. I learned about community impact, seeing how small groups can make a difference. The experience also reinforced the importance of environmental responsibility and the necessity of consistent effort and time for change. Thank you for reviewing this report on the 3 sessions over 9 hours that resulted in one clean Greenfield Park this spring of 2026.